The story of a man who lost everything is undoubtedly a heartbreaking one. Losing a loved one, let alone an entire family, can be an incredibly difficult experience to cope with. When you add losing a business on top of that, the burden can become almost unbearable. Grief is a complex emotion, and there's no one-size-fits-all approach to coping with it. The man in this story likely experienced a range of emotions, including shock, disbelief, anger, and depression. However, in spite of all the pain and heartbreak, there is always hope for recovery. The road to recovery can be long and challenging, but it's important to remember that healing is possible. Some people find solace in talking to a therapist, while others turn to their faith or seek comfort in the support of friends and family. There is no right or wrong way to grieve, and it's essential to give oneself permission to feel whatever emotions come up. Perhaps one of the most challenging aspects of loss is rebuilding one's life after everything has been taken away. However, the man in this story has the potential to rise from the ashes and create a new life for himself. He may choose to start a new business, volunteer in his community, or use his experience to help others who have suffered similar losses. Despite the overwhelming tragedy the man in the story faced, he refused to let it define him. He showed incredible resilience and strength of character, refusing to give up on himself and life itself. Instead of allowing himself to be consumed by grief and despair, he chose to take control of his life and his future. It takes a tremendous amount of courage and determination to pick yourself up after such a devastating loss, but this man proved that it is possible. He may have lost everything he held dear, but he refused to let that be the end of his story. He chose to write a new chapter, one defined by his strength and resilience. In the face of adversity, we have a choice. We can let it defeat us, or we can rise above it. The man in this story chose the latter, and in doing so, inspired others to do the same. He is a testament to the power of the human spirit and reminds us that no matter what we face, we have the power to overcome it. No matter what life throws at you, no matter how tough things get, never give up on yourself. Believe in yourself, and believe in your ability to overcome any challenge that comes your way. This man's story is a true testament to the power of resilience and determination. He refused to let his circumstances define him, and he refused to let his past dictate his future. Instead, he took charge of his life, and he made things happen for himself. He started a new business, met a woman, and fell in love. He created a happy family, and he lived a full and happy life. He achieved success for the simple reason that he did not mourn himself, and he did not complain about his hard life. He simply went ahead and succeeded. And you can do the same. You can take control of your life, and you can make things happen for yourself. You can achieve success, and you can create the life that you've always wanted. But you have to be willing to put in the work, and you have to be willing to persevere through the tough times. Because, let's be honest, life is not always easy. There will be times when you feel like giving up, times when you feel like throwing in the towel. But it's during these difficult moments that you have to dig deep, and you have to find the strength to keep going. Think about this man's story. Think about all of the hardships that he faced. Think about the pain, the heartbreak, and the despair that he must have felt. And then think about how he overcame all of those obstacles, and how he achieved success in the end. If he can do it, so can you. You have the power within you to achieve great things, and you have the ability to overcome any challenge that comes your way. All you have to do is believe in yourself and never give up. And remember, success is not just about achieving your goals. It's also about the person that you become in the process. It's about the lessons that you learn and the growth that you experience. So, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Because it's through failure that we learn the most valuable lessons, and it's through failure that we grow the most. And when you do face failure, don't let it define you. Instead, use it as motivation to keep going, and use it as a learning experience to help you grow and improve. Because the truth is, success is not just about what you achieve. It's also about who you become in the process. It's about the character that you develop and the values that you live by. So, don't be afraid to face your fears, and don't be afraid to take on new challenges. Because it's through these challenges that we grow, and it's through these challenges that we become the best version of ourselves. Life is full of ups and downs, twists and turns, but it's how we respond to those challenges that ultimately determine our success. If we let them defeat us, we will never achieve our dreams. But if we face them head-on, with determination and perseverance, we can overcome anything. When life throws you a curveball, don't give up. Don't complain about how unfair it is. Don't blame others for your misfortune. Instead, take responsibility for your life and your choices. Embrace the challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. Believe in yourself and your ability to overcome. And then take action. And always remember, never give up on yourself. Believe in yourself and believe in your ability to overcome any challenge that comes your way. We can learn from the man in this story and take control of our lives. We can create the life that we want and achieve success, no matter what obstacles we face. We just need to believe in ourselves and be willing to put in the work. Life is not always easy, but it is during the difficult moments that we have the opportunity to grow and learn. We must not be afraid to take risks, face our fears, and take on new challenges. We must use failure as a learning experience and as motivation to keep going. So, I encourage you to take action today. Think about the challenges you are facing and how you can overcome them. Believe in yourself and your ability to achieve success. And remember that even in the face of adversity, you have the power to rise above it. Go out there and make things happen for yourself. Take charge of your life and create the life that you've always wanted. And, most importantly, never give up on yourself. Believe in your ability to overcome any obstacle and achieve your dreams.